What's up, y'all? I got some hauls to share with you guys, and if I sound tired, it's because I am tired. But I want to share some hauls with you guys. This stuff is actually from uh from the previous week, um, or from about a week or so. It's a little bit of a collective haul. I've just been really busy, but I really wanted to get this haul recorded so I can share this with you guys already. I'm tired though. I had a long, really exhausting day at work, and I was running on very little sleep. But I want to, take a second day before I get some rest to share some hauls with you guys. Again, this is a bit of a collective haul. I am as tired as I am, and it's I almost feel like I'm gonna move at a snail's pace, but I'm still gonna try to kind of speed through these so that we can all just check out these hauls and move right along. In other words, I need some sleep. So anyway, a couple things. I think it's good. I'll just mention it, even though it's like it should be beyond the point of having to mention it. There's some teas in here. I think I'm not gonna have any hauls for a while. That's not gonna have some teas, but guess what? I got some toys, a few toys to share. Before I get into those, a couple random things. So I picked this up. I was actually at a donut shop. I usually don't grab these Las Vegas Weekly free magazines when I see them. But I was at a donut shop and I saw this and I was like, "Ooh, Vegas goes wrestling." And the first thing that came to my mind, if you are a wrestling fan, most likely a WWE fan, you've been hearing all this buzz about AEW, All Elite Wrestling, which as I record this earlier tonight, they had their big debut pay per view event here in Vegas. So I haven't checked any news yet or watched any clips or anything about how that went over. And that's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this, but it is actually not about that. I skimmed through it. I didn't really read the article yet. I mean, I grabbed this because I was interested, but it's not actually about AEW, but rather the actual Las Vegas local pro wrestling league or leagues. I still gotta read it to find out exactly. But so that's really interesting. I've been hearing is it Ring of Honor or Future Stars of Wrestling or something like that, I think is one of, if not the local Vegas pro wrestling league. I've been hearing a little bit about that. Still haven't gotten a chance to check anything out, but very, very interested. So looking forward to checking out the article and maybe somehow, some way checking out some of the actual local scene here. At Target, there was this promo Pokemon Detective Pikachu poster. I saw it when I was at the customer service or guest services returning something. I assumed there was some sort of promo that you had to purchase something or something, but I just asked. I was like, "Hey, can I grab one of those?" And there was also this beside it, this little card. I don't know if the card itself is exclusive. Promo card, Psyduck. So maybe. Um, I haven't really been an active Pokemon fan in a long time, but I was a big fan at the very beginning. Never really played the game, but I was a big fan of the show. I remember seeing the very first movie in theaters, maybe even the second one. So it's been a long time. If you've been watching or a fan since that long, it's been a long time. It's like uh 20 years almost, or 20 years, something like that. So anyway, I do want to see the movie though. I don't know when I'll probably won't be able to get to see it till DVD. So anyway, there's that. And a couple figs. So I finally grabbing some figs. This I actually had on pre-order when the wave first popped up on Amazon for pre-order. I do pretty much well. I kind of want the whole way, but the only ones I really, really want, aside from Jubilee was my most wanted. That's why I went ahead and pre-ordered her. I was like, I gotta secure her. She's, I've been wanting uh, a Jubilee figure, in the '90s style since the '90s. So we finally got her. I need Gambit. I need Beast. Still on the fence with Weapon X, but I do want Blink as well. Um, I don't know. I could kind of live without Caliban, so I could kind of live without Forge, and I'm not really familiar with the Skullbuster. I mean, but they all look cool, even the ones that aren't like top priority for me. So I don't know. I might still end up eventually getting the whole wave, but I do need Gambit and Beast. Beast, especially, he's my next most wanted after Jubilee. So hopefully I catch him eventually. And then what's weird, so if you've been following, if you've actually been watching, especially the recent hauls that have been all like graphic tees. Uh, First of all, thanks so much again for still sticking with me. Um, I don't know if I mentioned. Sorry, I have a actually have a bit of a runny nose, but um, I don't know if I mentioned it or if I meant to mention it now. But I feel a little bit of a kick coming on. So I've been light on figure hauls, but I feel like I'm gonna be having more to share soon because I feel like I'm kind of back on a 118 4-inch action figure kick, which is a little weird because having been focused on 6-inch figures for like the past several years, there's a standard there. But 4-inch was my scale for so long. Even when 6-inch was coming up, I held off and I just still stuck with 4-inch, till like I feel like till the very last minute till I just couldn't anymore. But there's still something about the scale that I love, even though I will totally admit they don't compare, but they have their merit still, scale wise. Um, but yeah, so I don't think I ever showed in a haul, but I did pick up the Hiya Toys Injustice 2 Batman. So that was kind of like my first return to the foreign scale, and I think I'm not sure, I might have mentioned it, but I didn't share it because I think at the time that's all I had, and didn't have anything else, even though I didn't open it for maybe around a week, and I was like, I just had nothing else to share. So I was like, I'm not going to shoot a haul just to show the one figure. So I just cracked them open, put them in a collection. But this is my second Hiya Toys figure. I decided to try one of their Aliens Colonial Marines figures. She was at a good price. I forget how much. Definitely less than retail. I want to say off the top of my head around 16ish. So trying her out. We'll see how I like her. If how much I like her. If I want to get more of the Colonial Marines figures. I definitely do want more of the Injustice 2 figures. I probably kind of want them all. And then just by browsing, I stumbled upon this. Now, I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to show as good as possible. This is some pretty crappy looking figures, but guess what? They're cheap zombie figures in the 4-inch scale. It's kind of something I've always wanted. Boss Fight, I believe it's Boss Fight, right? Put out those the Zombie Lab figures, which are amazing, but we're talking, like 30, 30 plus a pop. This pack of 6 zombies in the 4-inch scale, they're light on articulation and the details are not amazing, but it was only like 10.99 for a pack of 6 of these guys, and you can actually get more of these, and there's enough variety that you can actually put them together and build like a little herd of them. As a female, that's a plus for me that they actually did a female one, so that's really cool. So yeah, I do feel I'm gonna be on a little bit of 4-inch scale kick. I'll be getting some Marvel Legends here and there and other stuff, but I think more than anything, I'm gonna be, figure wise, I'm gonna be having some more 4-inch figures to share soon. So anyway, moving on. Got a couple teas. So I'm actually a big Taylor Swift fan, which is kind of weird saying that because I haven't been a big Taylor Swift fan for very long. I was not always a fan of her music, but I think it was like the last album where I started kind of like her music more. She was like getting a little more pop, and then her last or most recent album, Reputation, really like, oh man, if you know me, I listen to all kinds of music, but I really love pop. And like really like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into it too much. I don't want to ramble. I'm really, like 10 minutes in. Um, but Reputation, I love that album. I love it. Like so many songs that I just great Taylor Swift songs on there. So again, I haven't been a fan for too long, so I don't know like how true she's being to herself, but I'm digging it. That's all that matters. And I was like, I need a Taylor Swift tee to add to my wardrobe, my collection, my graphic tee collection. I found this on eBay. It says that it's used, and I know it's like wrinkled because I actually, it's my fault. It came in, it was nice. It looked brand new, but I kind of just folded it up and threw it in my pile of stuff waiting to sharing this haul video. So it said it was used or pre-owned, and it was like less than $10 shipped. But as far as I can tell, it's actually like brand new. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Glad to find this sounds gonna be my last. I know I'm gonna add at least one or two more Taylor Swift shirts if I can find some good ones that are officially licensed. That's a big thing for me, has to be official, and for a good price. So I don't know if it does that. No, there's nothing on the back. It is a tour stadium tour shirt. And then last but not least, Avril Lavigne. I know I've mentioned that in the past that I'm a huge Avril fan. She's like, I kind of listen to Avril. I mix it up here and there, but Avril I could listen to 24/7. I've been a fan since the very beginning, since Let Go. Anyway, this is now I think my fourth modern Avril shirt, and then I have one. I don't know if you can actually hear. I'm playing in the background. That's under my skin. I don't remember what year this album came out. I believe it was their second album, so it's a long time ago. I have a shirt from like that era, and then I didn't get any for a long time, and then in her current era, Head Above Water era, I've grabbed, I believe, three before this, so this might be the fourth. This wasn't like from her store or anything. This was actually, there was a charity that she collaborated with. I forget what it's called. And then you can like pledge donations, and then certain amounts will get you a certain reward. I pledged, of course, I want to do it for the cause, but like, oh man, I needed this Avril shirt. This is actually now probably my favorite one of all the Avril shirts I have. I just love this image. So yeah, there you have it. All right, I don't want to talk you guys the ears off anymore about that stuff. There you have it, though. Um, a lot longer than I intended the video to be, but there you have it, man. Some toys, zombies. Look at that. Man, I can't wait to crack this open. Um, yeah. So as always, thank you guys so much. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.